This Wednesday is the start of this year's Black History Month, being observed across America. And here at Erie News Now, we're now observing it by airing a special program called The Legacy Saturday Night.
Yeah, and Isley, you've been working hard on that program. You're just coming off of your special program about Martin Luther King Jr. Transitioning into this one that you're calling The Legacy.
Yes, so this one is for Black History Month. It'll kind of go more in depth with some of the different interviews. So we'll have almost 20 minutes long with Bryan Stevenson of many people. We had a 3-minute clip in the other special as well, just talking to him about his work with social justice. He's helped many people that were wrongly convicted. He's opened up these different museums there. As you can see, we kind of have the video. You can sit there and listen to some of their stories. It takes about 3 hours to get through his museum. So
this museum is down in...
It's in Montgomery.
Alabama.
They get about 500,000 visitors a year. It's one of the most visited museums there in Alabama. And so it just takes you from slavery all the way to incarceration. And he's definitely someone with a wealth of information. And also Rosa Parks has famously been arrested there as well. So we visited her museum and her apartment there. So there at her museum, that's the exact spot where her arrest was. They have her fingerprints and all kinds of things there. And just telling her story and how, you know, she was a seamstress. She was just an everyday woman that made a change, and how today, when there's things going on, anyone can do it. Bus driver, news reporter, anyone can just stand up for injustice. So it'll definitely be some narratives and stories that people, I think, can attach themselves to or relate to.
And this is all stemming from your trip down to Alabama late last year, was it?
Yes, late last year in December. I keep forgetting it was last year, a month ago. Yeah, so last year I was there, and it definitely was a life-changing trip, and I'm excited to show people what we did there.
And how will this special be a little bit different than the one that we enjoyed on Martin Luther King Day?
So this one will be more in depth about the different museums and sites that they have there, and telling more of that history, since it is Black History Month. So like the Legacy Museum, which it's named after, was founded by Bryan Stevenson. And so you first walk in, the ocean is playing, the sculptures of people dying in the ocean, and all the people that were taken from Africa to here, the slave trade, and there's different walls, so it'll say Boston, New York, Buffalo, all the different cities, and how many people were enslaved there, and even the site there, people were working there as well as slaved and different things. So kind of just telling that history and what he wants people to do now. They made a biopic about him, I think 2 years ago, and so just kind of telling his story. You know, he went to Harvard and is this huge lawyer, but he went to a colored school in elementary school, so not that long ago. You know, that
it'll be interesting to hear more from him. He seems like a fascinating individual that you got to spend a good amount of time with.
Yes, and I'm excited for people to learn more about this history and his words as well.
And The Legacy airs this Saturday, February 4th at 7 p.m. right here on WICU. Isley, thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks for being here.